4, a federal judge from Texas has barred the U.S. government from enforcing a 100-day deportation moratorium. That is a key immigration priority of President Biden. Now, U.S. District Judge Drew Tipton issued a temporary restraining order today, blocking a Department of Homeland Security memo that instructed immigration agencies to pause most deportations.